Hi, I'm Megan, and this is my experience in Comm 50 this quarter. Throughout this course in Comm 50 Media and Technology Studies, I've gained valuable insights into how society and media technologies are interconnected. Through projects and assignments, I've explored big concepts like technological determinism, hegemony, and framing theory, ideas that I know will stick with me beyond college and into my future career in public relations. This class gave me opportunities to analyze communication theories and connect them to real world situations. While parts of this course were difficult at times, I relied on the support of Professor Brown and my peers to work through them, which made my learning experience even stronger. Before we dive into everything, let's discuss some of my initial expectations. From the start, I was eager to learn more about how large media corporations shape the content people consume. In Comm 80, we touched on how a small number of companies dominate the media landscape, and that sparked my curiosity about the industry structure. This course built on that interest, showing just how much control media conglomerates like Walt Disney have. An in class activity where we discussed and looked into who owns what really helped me to understand how concentrated media ownership really is. What I've learned. Some of the concepts that stood out to me the most in this course include hegemony, technological determinism, media representation, cultivation theory, and media technology evolution. I'd encountered the idea of hegemony before, but this class really helped me see how it plays out in everyday media. Writing about hegemonic and counter-hegemonic Black representations for my syllabus assignment was especially impactful. This really helped me to understand the theory because I was able to apply it into real life and see a ton of research about it. After completing my research paper, I feel so much more confident identifying hegemonic representation in media, and I've started noticing it in the shows and news I consume. And my perspective change. Technological determinism, the idea that technology drives changes in behavior, really clicked with me this quarter. The media log we completed at the beginning of the class opened my eyes to see how dependent I am on my phone and laptop every day. Later, when we worked on the group project about the evolution of podcasts, it made me realize how much technology influences not just what I consume, but also the way I think and act. This shift in perspective happened gradually, but by the end of the course, I'd realized I'd moved from leaning towards social constructionism to seeing the power of technological determinism. Another prevalent concept was cultivation theory, which suggests that spending a lot of time watching TV or the news can shape how people see the world. Our in-class meme assignment helped me connect this idea in an exciting way. I made a meme about Sheila from Shameless, who was too scared to leave her house, to show how media can shape exaggerated fears. That humorous connection made it easier for me to remember the theory, and I now notice its relevance in real-life conversations and media coverage way more than before, when I didn't even know what it was. However, this course did have its challenges. One of the most difficult parts was sorting through the many theories we've learned. Social constructionism, domestication theory, agenda setting theory, framing theory, and more. And trying to differentiate between them. However, participating in class discussions, asking my group members questions, and going back over the lecture recaps to review the material after class helped me to better understand. This course has also influenced how I think about my personal experiences and my future. I'm now considering adding a global media, culture, and technology emphasis because I've really enjoyed learning about the intersections of technology and society. This has already led me to apply what I've learned in other classes, like Comm 166, News and Democracy, where I wrote an op-ed analyzing how reporters negatively framed Kamala Harris during the election, largely because she's a Black woman. Reflecting on these concepts in all aspects of my personal life, I honestly now associate cultivation theory with my grandma. She spends all day watching negative news, and it impacts her perspective on the world. But love you, Grandma. Additionally, after graduation, I plan to work in public relations, where understanding how media and technology affect people will be crucial. I'll carry forward what I've learned about hegemony and media representation to ensure the campaigns and media I work on challenge stereotypes instead of reinforce them. Beyond academics, this course has made me much more aware of the media I consume. I now think carefully about how algorithms target me while I am scrolling on Instagram and TikTok for hours, and how narratives are framed to shape my perspective. Looking back, I especially saw this with my social media feed during the election. The podcast, project, essays, and in-class activities really helped me to genuinely absorb the material rather than just memorize it. I'm grateful for how this course has helped me grow as a thinker and as someone who engages with media every day. The concepts of technological determinism, framing theory, and hegemony are ones that I'll carry with me and into my future classes and career. This class has given me a new way of looking at media, and I'm excited to apply to what I've learned in the future, and not only in my classes, in my academics, but also in my future career and just my personal life. Thank you.